live stream the concert.
Yeah, I've got the indication on the screen here.
Yeah, you get it before I even get it. And then I have to mute it.
So I assume you wandered away from the mic and I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I'm away from the mic, so mute it and put it aside. And here we go. What's going on? I don't want that. Why can't I get the whole screen up?
Dean, I can't hear you.
I know.
I don't know if you're saying anything.
We're working on making the screen show up on the YouTube here. I mean, on the Zoom. All we can see are the people who've joined the meeting. We can't see
Well,
the image of the screen.
Okay.
You got any ideas?
it doesn't matter, but we're going. We're going. We're going. And
Ready, Dean? Should I go ahead?
go ahead.
Okay, all right. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Giroux, and I am one of the volunteers with the Watertown El Salvador Sister City Project, and we're co-hosting this wonderful night of music tonight for you. And before I introduce our first performer, I just want to take a couple of minutes to tell you about the Sister City Project. We began this series of coffeehouse concerts 31 years ago as a way to raise funds for our sister community, which is a tiny village in El Salvador. It's called Nueva Esperanza, which means new hope. And that is a really appropriate name for our sister community. It's one of the repopulated villages in El Salvador. During the conflicts of the 1980s, a lot of people had to flee their homes and seek refuge in refugee camps in Honduras or out in the mountains just to escape the attacks by the Salvadoran government troops. And then as the conflicts were sort of coming near the end, many people just wanted to return to their homes, even though there had been so much destruction. And our committee became part of an international effort to help the refugees return to their homes. And we have worked with our community to help them rebuild their village and to support their farming efforts, and very importantly, also to provide moral support and friendship. The village now has become more stable and more well established. And so most of the funds that we raise through our concerts go to support a scholarship fund for the young people in the village. And I have to tell you, we were able to see most of them, all of them actually, on a special YouTube, no, a Zoom conversation. And they're just wonderful. They're being very successful in their studies in medicine, dentistry, environmental science, teaching. They are very grateful for the support that we and you are giving them. So tonight we thank you for being here to hear some great music, but also to support our friends in Nueva Esperanza. We are going to be splitting the proceeds of any contributions that are made with the performers and the Sister City Project. If you have already purchased a ticket, we are extremely grateful. Thank you. if you would like to make an old-fashioned contribution by writing out a check, we will put the information, we will post it in the chat or on YouTube. So thank you very much. I am going to turn the spotlight and the microphone back to Dean, who is our first performer. We have other performers, Teresa and Eric, who are going to be performing as well, but Dean will be bringing them to the microphone. I just want to tell you, most of you probably listening in or watching know Dean already, either personally or because of his music. As you know, he is an extraordinary talent, a songwriter of beautiful songs, an incredible guitarist and singer. What you may not know is how hugely important he's been in arranging and promoting these coffee house concerts for the past, I don't know how many years, and serving as a sort of a liaison with the folks in Nueva Esperanza, as he and our other sort of principal liaison, Susan Claw, have been making yearly delegation trips down to El Salvador. So I am so thrilled and honored to be able to introduce my very good friend and your very good friend, Dean Stevens. Back to you, Dean.
Hello. So glad to be with you. Thanks for zooming in. I'd like you to say hello to Mr. Eric Kilburn.
Hi, everybody.
My main man and producer has recorded 4 different records for me over the years, and amazing songwriter and mandolin player in his own right. I've been opening with this song because it just makes me happy to sing it. It's written by Susan Werner. I hope you get a chance sometime this summer to be in some dark, dark, dark place under the stars. This is called Plant the Stars. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The moon is going to work. He is hitching up his horses. And his favorite team, of course, is big old Jupiter and Mars. Da 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 da. The moon is going to work. And his plow blade is a crescent. And the evening's warm and pleasant, and it is time to plant the stars. He will turn the rich dark earth of night. He will scatter sparkling seeds of light, and they will grow until they glow. And then the cities all will come to claim them. Who could blame them? So make a wish on one of them before they disappear. The moon is going to work. You can hear him if you're listening. There's a little tune he's whistling. And it is time to plant the stars. Da 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 da. To plant the stars. Da 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 da. He will fill the acres of the skies working westward as the night goes by. And when he's done and day's begun, and then the stars soak up the sun like flowers through the daylight hours. On how they sparkle in the night before our very eyes. The moon is going to work, and with diligence and patience he grows the mighty constellations. And it is time to plant the stars. Da 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 da. Time to plant the stars. Da 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 da. Hitch 'em up, hitch 'em up. The moon is going to work. The moon is going to work. The moon is going to work. Thank you. Charlie, if you're still there and want to keep on top of letting people in, or maybe I'll make Susie co-host and she can do it pretty soon too, because I know Charlie has to go to a meeting. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. And I can hardly wait to share this evening with Teresa Tudury. I'm going to do a song that a lot of you have heard already, but I'm doing it because it's just an incredible, I can't think of a moving honor for me to be doing this at the memorial service of Gene Glickman. Gene Glickman, and it's tomorrow. Gene was a choral conductor and leader of the New York Street Singers in New York, of course, and arranged a bunch of my songs for his chorus. And he asked that this song be played at his memorial service. So I send this out to the friends of Gene Glickman. If any of you would like to be in touch with me, I'll give you the link to the memorial service. It's tomorrow, Saturday at 3. I wrote the song a long, long time ago, and it used to be about somebody else, and now it's about me today. It's called Old Man in His Garden. It is spring again, saw the old man in his garden, inched his rocky way down dark brown rows. And though the years and stiff joints have made it hard for him, still he's out on the first warm day just ready to go. Every year I've seen him out on that first warm day and is ready to go. He's ready to dig, he's ready to seed, ready to water and ready to weed. He will prune and clip and spade, he will move so slowly, it'll take him all day. And the next one too, whatever gets done we'll have to do. Might be just one and it might be two rows that he gets done today. Gotta take 'em as they come your way, take 'em one by one today. And at the end of each day, he sits out on his front step and leans on his wooden cane in the last rays of sunset. And as the colors darken on a brand new garden, getting smaller every year, I will stand amazed at a man's last days as the twilight draws near. He must be thinking rain, must be hoping sun, must be dreaming greener gardens. Is this his last one? You can see him growing slower. But the grace of a garden grower. When I am want to stand out in a garden. I want to gaze on the work of my hand. When I grow tired and slow, may I rest assured that the fruit of this work is the bounty of this land. I want to leave it a better place. I want to give it more than I take. I want to go gently, gently. I'll be thinking rain, I'll be hoping sun, I'll be dreaming greener gardens when it's my last one. You can see we're growing slower, but the grace of a garden grower. And I'll be thinking rain, I'll be hoping sun, I'll be dreaming greener gardens when it's my last one. You can see we're growing slower, but the grace of a garden grower. The grace of a garden grower. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Beautiful mandolin playing. Oh, yeah. I get to introduce to you all the person I'm calling the High Priestess of Wacko, Wonderful, and Weird.
Thank you.
She's our long time, delicious, beautiful friend and singer of so many incredible songs that just fit right into my soul. Just right, and right into this church as well. It's called Community Church of Boston. I'll be telling you a little more about it as the night goes on, but let me spotlight Teresa. Everybody say hello to Teresa.
Thank you so much, Dean. That was so beautiful. And I could hear Eric too. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I've never really gotten used to this. And maybe I won't have to too much longer. But I want to thank you for asking me to be here. It's an honor. I know about this church and its long traditions, and I have a song. I have some songs that I think suit the wonderful atmosphere that you've created for, and the containment of souls and people who have aspired always for the highest in humanity. And these are places, these churches like this church is sacred to me for that. Don't care so much about the worshiping part. The worshiping part for me is in the action that I take every day. And the behavior that I express. I've been alone too long in this COVID thing. I'm here with the cats and I've become completely insane. If I was a lunatic before, it's totally over the edge. But now I want to do an older song and then a new song that I've written. And I haven't ever played it before for anybody, so it's a little scary. This song is called Miss America, and it's an older song I wrote, I think, when Bush was president, and I lost all hope then. I didn't I didn't think it could get worse. What a dearth of imagination. At any rate, and now we have Mr. Biden. I'm not crazy about Mr. Biden, but I'm hoping for much better things and keep his feet to the fire. That's what I say. Okay, here we go. She's drunk again, all tore down. Her lipstick is smeared, she's lost her crown. Let's me and you show the old girl home. when she was new, all trimmed out in her red, white, and blue. Let's me and you show the old girl home. It was the 4th of July under a star-spangled sky. The band played those luminous songs. It was me for you and you for me. The whole world seemed to be singing along, from fine champagne to Everclear. Some greedy men used her badly, I fear. Let's me and you show the old girl home. 'Cause now she's mean and scared to death. There's hardly nothing of that sweet child left. Let's me and you show the old girl home. It was the 4th of July under a star-spangled sky. The band played those luminous songs. It was me for you and you for me. The whole world seemed to be singing along. Be kind to her. Remember when she was democracy's best friend. Let's me and you show the old girl home. Let's me and you show the old girl home. Let me and you show the old girl home. Is that okay? Are you guys there?
You gonna do another one, Teresa?
Okay.
2 and 2?
Okay. Barbie?
Another one.
Okay.
Remember, we're 2 and 2, and then we'll switch off, and Eric will do one, and we'll switch off, and Eric do that, something like that.
All right, how is the sound then?
Beautiful.
Okay, good. All right, this is a brand new. This is so confusing to me. Oh, wait a minute, I need a capo. I'll be right back. Don't go. Oh, no, dang. Hold on, it's right here. Sweet.
Lovely house in Mesilla, New Mexico that you have there, Teresa.
I'm very happy here. And I live in a Latino sitcom. My neighbors are just wonderful and very, very full of character.
Just
And
like you.
kind- Yeah, a lot. I fit right in. And they're very kind and soulful people. I'm so grateful. And a lot of the families have been here for like a couple hundred years. You know, the oldest families in America, some of them. They've been here since before it was a state. Okay, I'm trying to do this fast. This song is called, this is a real COVID song. Because all the songs now are kind of, I'm just writing about nature and what I can see, and because there's been very little interaction physically. And so mostly I'm hanging out with the birds and the cats. This is called Little Blackbird. I've never played it before in a public situation here, so I may screw it up, royally. There's a little blackbird gonna do his best to keep his word and build a nest for his little sweet mate. It's gonna lay her eggs. Time to take some weight off her little birdlet and live happy to live on life's terms, and they are grateful when life gives them worms. There's a little red ant lives and works underground, where he and his pals have built a mining town. There's a big fat queen that they need to keep fed. A life like that could mess up your head. Yet they are happy because they're fit and able, and they are grateful, picking crumbs from picnic tables. There's a little cocoon all wrapped up tight, gonna be shed soon with the morning light. For at the will of a powerful urge, a butterfly will emerge, and she'll be happy to fly about and play, and she'll be grateful for her one and only day. There's a little old gal in her house full of cats. Can't eat no gluten, probably should avoid fats. Yet after all, that gal survived. It's a miracle she's still alive. Yet she is happy to sing her little part, and she is grateful for every loving heart. There's a little blackbird gonna do his best to keep his word and build a nest, to keep his word and build a nest. Was that okay?
Yes, that was okay. It was better than okay, Teresa. It was amazing.
Oh, good. I haven't played it for anybody yet. I was so scared. My heart was beating out of my chest.
I want to listen to it over when we're done here. You know that everything that we do is taped on our Community Church YouTube channel, so I get to listen to it again and learn it. I'm bird obsessed these days. There is a Carolina wren who lives outside our house and just sings and sings and sings and sings. And I frequently, at 7 in the morning, put a little snippet of him on my Facebook page. You can find them there. He has like five or six different calls, all very beautiful.
I have doves here by the many, many, many doves. And they cuckoo all night and morning. It's wonderful.
I bet all your neighbors know the song that goes, cucurucurucucu, paloma. Paloma means dove in Spanish.
Ay, 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 no llores.
So this song is written by our buddy Bob Blue, who died about 15 years ago, wrote just a huge body of songs, both for kids and for grown-ups. And my favorites of his songs are those that are kids dealing with grown-up topics, which is this song. Why should a 10-year-old have to be singing a song about economic injustice? I wish I had a golden retriever to live in my bedroom, to lick at my face. My parents say that someday we might get one, but first we need money to buy our own place. They say our house belongs to our landlord. He owns his own house and he also owns ours. We pay him rent and he takes vacations and owns a jacuzzi and 2 fancy cars. My landlord says we can't have a garden, we can't have a swing set, we can't have a pet. But when he wants, he goes on vacation. Whatever he dreams of, my landlord can get. And yesterday, the 4th of the month, we were late with the rent, so we dropped off the check. We rang the bell, but he was out back fast asleep on the hammock attached to his deck. And on the chair, a golden retriever looked up when he saw us and started to whine. My landlord woke up, and as they were talking, I watched that retriever and wished he were mine. And in the car, my parents were talking. My mother was angry, my dad was depressed. They said, the rich get richer and richer, the rest get to work while the rich get to rest. We stopped, we parked, we ate at McDonald's. My mom had a salad, my dad had a Coke. We sat, we sighed, there wasn't much talking, and nobody laughed when I told them a joke. My parents say they both want a garden. I think they deserve one, they really work hard. And I deserve a golden retriever. We should have a house and we should have a yard. When I grow up, I live in an igloo, I live in a lean-to, I live in a tent. But I won't pay my money to landlords who own the retriever while I pay the rent. I'm gonna move my chair, and Eric's gonna get in place here. Folks, welcome Eric Kilburn.
Yay! What a great song, Dean.
Bob Blue is
Wow.
his name.
Should I slide my chair in or just take yours?
Just take mine.
Okay. Hey, folks. Dean and I and Teresa know each other from a festival up in Maine where it has been a tradition of mine for many years to appear on stage with a song that I just finished in the last 24 hours, because for years at this festival I never had any real free time during the rest of the year, and it would be the only time in my calendar year where I had a little bit of bandwidth to sit and write some songs. So I would always do that, and so I'd often be taping scraps of paper to microphone stands, and so this is not quite taped to a microphone stand, but it's a pretty new song, and it's kind of I was thinking about all the debate about critical race theory racing through the headlines these days, and made me think a little bit about that. It's called Lucky. No one ever followed me around a store. I never been asked, where'd you get that car? Never heard the words, are you sure you can pay? I guess I'm just lucky that way. I've never been complimented about how well I speak. Never been asked, what do white people think? Don't know what it's like being angry every day. Guess I'm just lucky that way. Guess I'm just lucky, thank you very much. Everything's just ducky. I'm just such a lucky. Never taught my children what to do if you're stopped. They never had to learn how to talk to cops. Both hands on the wheel, son, learn how to pray. I guess I'm just lucky that way. Never felt a pistol against my back. Never felt a knee upon my neck. Never had a feeling my life was in play. I guess I'm just lucky that way. Guess I'm just lucky, thank you very much. Everything's just ducky. I'm just such a lucky. I guess I'm just lucky that way.
Thank you, Eric. Teresa, before you do another one, I just wanted to, if I can figure out how to do it, give you a little tour around the room. I have to find Dean's iPhone. I just saw it. There it is. So I'm going to spotlight my iPhone. No, I wanted to make it big so you could really see it. So I have to go like this. Pin. Yes. Yes. There we go. Okay. And wait a minute. Sorry. I just really wanted to get you. To have a look. There it was. I hope that worked, because I think it really gives you a little taste of community church. Just all those images. We ended our year with two spectacular events. One was the conferring of our annual Sacko and Vanzetti Award to Julian Assange, and to receive it in presence here were his father and his brother. It was a wonderful event, the first physical event we've had here in 15 months, and we had about 20 people here. And then just this past Sunday, attorney Stephen Donziger, and if you don't know about him, I hope you look him up. There's all kinds of interviews with him right now. He successfully pursued a lawsuit against Chevron for their horrific pollution in the Ecuadorian Amazon. And Chevron proceeded to unleash an army of lawyers on him that have harassed and have privately prosecuted him. It was something I've never heard of, a private prosecution. But his talk is also on our YouTube channel, and I would urge you to go there and subscribe while you're there, and throw us a little like as well. Teresa, how about a song? What do you think, Teresa? I can't get enough.
Thank you. Thank you, Dean. My phone cut out for a minute, and I was loving Eric's song.
Phenomenal song.
Yeah, but I missed that. I missed the end of it. I'm gonna check out the YouTube. We're so lucky at the Sweet Chariot Festival to have met and worked with such wonderful musicians. I wish one of them were here to tune my guitar right now because hold on. Jeez. All right. I think I'll do a new song. It's called Wild at Her Core. I hear the voice of the rangers calling for the child who's unaware of the dangers in the deep and the wild. Even though she knows they're searching, still she wants her time alone. To let the breeze caress her body and to grasp the vast unknown. There are streams flowing through her veins now, and they will run clear forevermore. For long after they have found her, she will remain wild at her core. Bears and birds defend her as though she were their own. The sprites and forest elves attend her, and will even when she's grown. She can speak a secret language that only the gods can hear. When her heart is full of gratitude, that is when she knows they're near. There are streams flowing through her veins now. They will run clear forevermore. For long after they have found her, she will remain white at her core. There are streams flowing through her veins now. They will run clear forevermore. For long after they have found her, she will remain white at her core. She will remain white at her core. That's a new song too. I screwed it up. Did you hear me screw it up?
We didn't know.
It sounded lovely.
It
It's
did?
amazing. I've got a song that I think everybody could identify with. Tom Pacheco is someone whose songs I've just been obsessed with lately and have learned a number of them. And this one is, I think, that the one that grabs me the most. It's a prayer. It's a prayer for somebody. And I think that we all know somebody who needs a prayer like this. Heavenly Father, Spirit of all I can see, watch over my sister the way you have watched over me. Give her protection from any danger she meets, and though she may stumble, may she always land on her feet. She's been unlucky, she's been betrayed. This time please give her a good hand to play, and make every cloud she cannot outrun be just the shadow of a seagull in the sun. And make every cloud she cannot outrun be just the shadow of a seagull in the sun. I have been worried knowing she's out there alone, searching for something inside that is deeper than bone. How can somebody suffer so much for so long before they believe there's no reason at all to go on? Show her her value to her own eyes. Give her the wings that'll help her to fly, and make every cloud she cannot outrun be just the shadow of a seagull in the sun. She has taken far too many falls, worked so long and hard just to lose it all. Every crop she planted would not yield. This time let a treasure fill her field. Guide her through valleys, clear a few trees from her path. Spare her the merciless winds and the cold winter's wrath. Lead her to some place of beauty where healing can start, and let the moon rise off the river and into her heart. Let her find purpose, let her find peace. From every prison may she be released, and make every cloud she cannot outrun be just the shadow of a seagull. Let her find purpose, let her find peace. From every prison may she be released, and make every cloud she cannot outrun be just the shadow of a seagull in the sun.
Ah, beautiful. What a wonderful song.
Let's hand it over to
Love
Eric
that.
again.
Yes! Yay! I love your choices of songs, always.
I want to show you all a picture. Those are all our scholarship students
Oh
from
my God.
Nueva Esperanza. 2 of them studying environmental science, 1 of them medicine, and 1 of them dental. He's going to be a dentist. That's Alex over on that end. In the middle is our buddy Susan Claw, who travels with us frequently to El Salvador. So that's what the proceeds go to tonight, partially. Okay, Eric.
Thank you, Dean. This is a song about being 15 and trying to figure out what I was going to do with myself. And I decided I wanted to give up violin and become a guitar player. And I lusted for a particular guitar. So this is about that phase in my life. Out the door by 8:15, bike to town for gasoline. I got 4 lawns to mow, a couple to lime. Back home by supper time after dinner. My time is my own with my cheap guitar and a silver tone, making sounds my folks don't like or understand. But I've got plans, I got plans. Other boys are dreaming about girls and muscle cars, but I just want that Gibson Les Paul guitar. I'm 15, the world has opened my eyes. I looked around and realized if you want to get anywhere, you can't slow down. Jump in the water, try not to drown. And the old guy in the store sees that look in my face. If you want it, kid, I can lay it away. Give me the dough by Labor Day. It's in your hands. I got plans, I got plans. 65 more lawns to mow with my eyes full of stars. I'm gonna get that Gibson Les Paul guitar. Well, there's a sound and a memory the years can't erase. When you come of age and want to take your place, nothing takes up space like a boy with a paw plugged into a Marshall stack. Nothing can hold you back. Turn it up to 10, man. Let it smack those walls. He took it off the rack that very day, stuck it in the back. I'd come in and play once or twice a week when my work was through. I couldn't believe what it could do. My folks always thought I was saving for college, but I was holding out for the higher knowledge. On September 1st, I put the money in his hands. I got plans, I got plans. $300 of sweat and blood will take you far. I saw my future flash before me with my Les Paul guitar. I floated out the door with my Gibson Les Paul guitar. Teenage Lust.
Oi, 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 oi. Teresa,
Dean!
you ready?
Are you sure? Why not?
Do us one.
Okay. All right. This
Eric
song,
is Teresa. Eric is asking you to turn on the original sound on the Zoom.
okay.
You know how to
Hold
do
on.
that? It's on the top left hand.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Is it on? If it says
Wait a
turn,
minute, and
if it says turn off,
Hey,
it's
wait.
on.
It says disable original sound, so it's on, right?
Good. Yes. Yes. Thanks. Just checking.
All right. This is also a newish song. This is, I find this virtual playing challenging. I'm looking for the day that we have a live audience again. It's not that this audience is dead or anything. This is a wonderful audience, and I love who's contributing and sitting there and helping us, listening to us. I can't believe it. I want to just kiss everybody and thank them for being here. It's just kind of weird to play into your phone.
Yeah.
It's just kind of odd. But I know everyone's there, and I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. I'm just glad that we're lifting up a little bit and eventually we'll be able to play live again. Have you played with the audience yet, Dean? Have you played with people in the room?
No.
I know. I don't know what we're going to do. All right. This song is called "Oh, You Poor Delusional Man." You poor delusional man. And if we were live, I'd have everybody sing on that part. Oh, you poor delusional man, you poor delusional. And if you go ahead if you're so inclined. It's a song about obsession, and I'm sure that you'll understand the gist of it as I get into it. See how it goes. Is that better sounding? Whee! It's very clear to everyone here that you are obsessed with me. I think I have to get it up. Hold on. Wait a minute. I have to put it up in everybody's favorite key, F sharp. F sharp is a kind of a key that guarantees that no one will ever play with you. All right, here we go. It's very clear to everyone here that you are upset. And so it seems I've invaded your dreams, and you cannot get free. Or when I drive by your house every day to make sure that you're not spying. He's at work, screw off, I hear your neighbors say, but I'm convinced that he is lying. Oh, you poor delusional man. You poor delusional man. And when I see you out on the town with that floozy you pretend to be enjoying, that's just a ruse you use to spin the truth around. Oh God, you are so annoying. Or when I climb your fence while you're entertaining friends with my digital recorder, it's 'cause I'm stealthily gathering evidence for when I obtain a restraining order. Oh, you poor delusional man. You poor delusional man. I guess you did not count on the fact that I am so much smarter than you and can read your filthy little mind and all the debauched things you long to do, like maybe dress me in a frilly little frock with some boots and a bustier. I'll have to fit every door in the house with double locks if you insist
unpersisting that way. Oh, you poor delusional man, you poor delusional man. After I've gone through your garbage cans and collected all the facts to be presented, you can be sure that anyone with half a brain will conclude that one of us is demented. And so I beg you, please, to get on with your life. Try to leave me in the past, and I'll be checking to make sure that you don't get rid of me that fast. Oh, you poor delusional man, you poor delusional man. And now it's clear to everyone here that you are obsessed with me. You are obsessed with me. You are obsessed, you poor delusional man, with me. Aren't you? Just a little bit. Oh, no, it's an insane song. We know that. Written by an insane person in the middle of the night. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
It's your poor delusional man.
Teresa, I want you to know that I frequently drive by a church that's called a River of Life Gospel Church. And I want to, I fantasize about having right next to the sign, Teresa Tudury, High Priestess.
That's good.
And the thing that everybody needs to know is that Teresa wrote an iconic song that's called River of Life that for a long time we were singing frequently as anthem number at the end of a night at Sweet Chariot Festival. So here, on the subject of Sweet Chariot, here's another guy who's named Bob Lucas, who came up with this with his son when his son was a little boy, and he's now a phenomenal songwriter in his own right. The son is called Austin Lucas. But this is when the two of them were father and son and young son. Here we go. Rockin' with the dinosaurs, rockin' like never before. Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a-shaking, rockin' with the dinosaurs. Oh, how I wish they were alive so I could see them, not in a book or a museum. What would we do? We'd probably lock them up in a zoo. If we did, I would free them. Rockin' with the dinosaurs, rockin' like never before. Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a-shaking, rockin' with the dinosaurs. Out in the street, rockin' with the evening heat. When they get scared, they hide in the subway. One tip of the tail could send a polar bear airmail. Hope he arrives before Christmas. Rockin' with the dinosaurs, rockin' like never before. Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a-shaking, rockin' with the dinosaurs. Some eat plants, and some eat meat when they're not eating each other. I hope I don't look like something good to eat. Maybe they'll eat my brother. Rockin' with the dinosaurs, sing it with me, yeah. Rockin' like never before, sing it with me, yeah. Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a shaking. Rockin' with the dinosaurs. Oh, how I wish they were alive so I could see them, not in a book or a museum. What would we do? We'd probably lock them up in a zoo. If we did, I would free them. Rockin' with the dinosaurs. Ah! Rockin' like never before. Ah! Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a shaking. Rockin' with the dinosaurs. Oh, rockin' with the dinosaurs. Rockin' like never before. Feel the earth quaking, rolling and a shaking, rocking with the dinosaurs. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you so very much. Eric, got another one? Or, yeah. I want you to, now that COVID is done, we hope. You got the picture?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
This is the artwork of Ricardo Levins Morales. He has a graphics and art shop in Chicago, and he does most incredible political art. And this one is not very political, but it's funny and wonderful, and it evokes it evokes Mexico to me. All the skeletons. Oh yeah. So here's Eric. Thank you, Dean.
This is a song about how I met my wife. I have the honor of being married to a woman who dumped me 3 times, and people along the way over a 14-year period. And a lot of people ask, well, what happened? What made you change your mind? And this song attempts to answer that question. This is called Smarter. First time I met you, I was 3 days 19. I just come 2,000 miles on my thumb. You were a woman like I had never seen. I started laying plans and playing dumb. We walked to the park with my aphrodisiac guitar. I played you blackbird, wild horses, fire and rain. I'd heard the gentle music could charm a woman's heart, and for a couple of weeks it sure did seem that way. Our love has been a dance, more than once I missed my chance. I saw you and one glance was all it took. Sometimes I tried too hard, or other times I played the martyr, but I got you 'cause I'm smarter than I look. You were so full of light, full of passion, full of fight. There were worlds to save and barricades to climb. And you lit a lasting spark, though twice you broke my teenage heart, and I did not appreciate it at the time. A dozen years went by before I looked you in the eye. We grew closer once again, and then you ran. But the door did not quite close, you left it open, I suppose. Next thing I knew, I was after you again. Our love has been a dance, more than once I missed my chance. I saw you and one glance was all it took. Sometimes I tried too hard, or other times I played the martyr, but I got you 'cause I'm smarter than I look. Three times you left me, 3 times I did return. The 4th time round you chased me in the end. There's something to be said for a man who will not learn, who ignores the advice of all his friends. You still keep me on my toes, you still look down your nose at my habits that you someday hope to break. And you drive me crazy too, it's a 2-step that we do. 30 years along, it's a love song that we make. Our love has been a dance, more than once you missed your chance. You saw me and 14 years was all it took. Sometimes I tried too hard, other times I played the martyr, but I got you 'cause I'm smarter than I look. I got you 'cause I'm smarter than I look.
I thought I knew this man's body of work, and I keep hearing songs I've never heard. It's just totally phenomenal. Teresa, otra canción, por favor.
Gracias, señor. You know, I'm here in Mesilla, which is a very little old town in the very most southern part of New Mexico. I'm 40 miles from El Paso, and I'm right on the Rio Grande River, which is like I'm right on the Rio Grande River, about maybe 3/4 of a mile away from it. It's not so grande anymore. It used to be a whole lot grandier because it's shrinking, you know. And so I live on an irrigation ditch. They open the ditch for the water from the Rio Grande to come in, and we have water for about just a month now. It used to be 6 months. I've loved the desert for my whole life. I've loved the mountains, I love the ocean. I never dreamed I'd be living in this place. I don't know how I got here. It's like I caught some kind of thermal. Somebody invited me. Sometimes that's all it takes for me is an invitation. You know, somebody wants me, I'm going. So I came here. Some very dear friends actually invited me. Thought I'd like it, and I'm staying. I had to leave California because of the fires. I couldn't take it anymore. And our poor, beautiful Earth. I don't know what, God should have stopped at the monkey. Doing a really great job with the monkey. A little, you know, all you need is a banana or two and a tummy rub, and you're kind, you're sweet, you're going to the trees together. This should have stopped there, but he just kept going. And now we've got mankind who will hit you over the head for less than a banana, apparently. I don't know why I went off on that, but I think it's a segue to talk about the fact that I've been in love with the cowboy music since I was a kid. So I've been writing cowboy music and Western music. And this song is called Sweet Summer Song. From our camp, it seems the whole earth is humming as we listen to her sweet summer song. In the distance, a guitar has been strumming a tune we know, and so we all sing along. Oh, do we? Oh, do we? Oh, the Lord. Oh, do we? Oh, do we?
The sun pulls his bedroll across the sky as he bids us all adieu, while the moon seems to rise on your side. What a blessing to be sharing this with you. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis, all alone. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis. There is something sacred between us, like a rope's been lassoed round our hearts, and that rope can never be severed, even when the time comes we must part. The lights out bell has been ringing. How I wish this night could go on. As we go off to our bunks, we'll be singing our own sweet summer song. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis, all alone. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis. There is something sacred between us, like a rope's been lassoed around our hearts, and that rope can never be severed, even when the time comes we must part. The lights out bell has been ringing. How I wish this night could go on. As we go off to our bunks, we'll be singing our own sweet summer song. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis, all alone. Oh, Louis, oh, Louis, oh, Louis,
Thank you, Teresa.
My pleasure.
Thank you so very much. That's beautiful. And I've got to go to the recording and listen to it again because I was busy tuning my guitar and deciding what to play next. And I think I'll do this. I recorded this song by Violeta Parra about 30 years ago, if you can believe it, and proceeded to forget it, and then revisited it for the memorial of my uncle, whose name was Juan Stam. He and my aunt lived in Costa Rica, just like my parents did, and were missionaries. He was a theologian and a preacher, and a gentle soul, gentle pastor, and gentle socialist, if I say so, which was a strange thing to be in the middle of an evangelical world of missionaries. But he was who he was, and at the end of his life, this was the song he wanted to sing over and over, and I learned it for his memorial Zoom. I give thanks to life. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio dos luceros que cuando los abro, perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco. Y en el alto cielo su fondo estrellado, y entre las multitudes la mujer que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el sonido y el abecedario, con él las palabras que pienso y declaro. Madre, amigo, hermano y luz alumbrando la ruta hacia el alma de la que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la marcha de mis pies cansados, con ellos anduve ciudades y charcos, playas y desiertos, montañas y llanos, y la casa tuya, tu calle y tu patio. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio el corazón que agita su marco cuando mira el fruto del cerebro humano, cuando mira el bueno tan lejos del malo, cuando mira el fondo de tus ojos claros. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la risa, me ha dado el llanto, así yo distingo dicha del quebranto, los dos materiales que forman mi canto, y el canto de todos que es el mismo canto, y el canto de ustedes que es mi propio canto. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, tanto, tanto. Teresa,
What?
otra canción.
Okay. We do maybe one more, two more?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I love that. I've heard you do that song before. It's magnificent.
Violeta Parra.
I love your choices of music. You always have.
Well, while I spotlight you, I will translate one verse. I give thanks to life which has given me so much. It gave me a heart which quickens its pace when it sees the work of the human mind, when it sees the good so far from the evil, when it sees the depths of your clear eyes, oh my love.
Oh, God bless him. Where was he from?
She, Violeta Parra from Chile.
From Chile. I've met some very interesting people from Chile. You know, what a world. She was a good monkey, that Violeta.
A good monkey, just like you.
Hear my rant about monkeys, I don't think. Oh, never mind. We're the bonobos, a certain kind of monkey, and that gentle, deep spirit of the kind monkey, as opposed to the killer monkey. I had a thought process I was on earlier. I think you might have missed it. That's a beautiful, beautiful song. So I sing something now?
Sure.
Go to my room. What do you mean? Do you know I saw that that Sue and Seamus are here?
Hi, Sue and Seamus.
Also David Dotson and Mary Kate.
Yes.
Because
A bunch of people and a bunch more on YouTube.
Oh, fabulous.
I haven't checked the chat on the YouTube, but they're there.
What do you think about the Latin approach to writing music and poetry? Seems so deep, you know, so tender and so experiential. More so, is it the language itself, the Spanish language, that is used for so many generations with the permission to examine life deeply? And maybe our English poets. I mean, I don't hear any, very, very, very seldom do I hear a lyric as profound as that of Violetta's that you just played. Do you think it has something to do cultural differences, or what do you think, Dane?
I think it's a beautiful language, and there's some amazing poets who write beautiful lyrics, and it's true in a lot of different languages, and sometimes you hear something in a language that you don't know, and it just strikes you like just different and gorgeous and transports you.
Yeah, and what kind of a culture delivers that kind of poetry, you know? I always wanted, the South American poets just move me so much. Then there's, of course, poets. I guess it's just poetry and the souls that create music and art. You know, that was kind of a blanket statement, but I find that the South American poetry is so profound.
So, on the subject of South America,
Yeah.
I have been every Sunday. I've had the honor of being the sort of what is it called, facilitator for these Zoom meetings for the last 14 months, and they're done for the summer, which feels very good. And one of the things that I've been reading from is like this is it's called the Book of Days, Children of the Days. Eduardo Galeano from Uruguay, my favorite author, and I just thought I'd look up June 25th and read it.
Cool.
Which is today, and here's what it says. I haven't read it yet. It says, "The moon" is the name of it. The moon is going to work Here's what it says. The Chinese poet Li Po died in the year 762 on a night like this one. A drowning. He fell from the boat when he tried to hug the moon reflected in the waters of the Yangtze. Li Po had sought out the moon on other nights. And I drink alone, no friend is near. I raise my cup, toast the moon and my shadow. Now we are three, but the moon does not drink, and my shadow only imitates me. Li Po and Eduardo Galeano.
Lipo did it in AA meeting, I think. Dean. Definitely needed to. That's it. He went overboard drinking.
Something like that, yeah. Or just obsessed with the moon.
Obsessed with the moon. Oh, all right. Let me think here. Am I doing a song? This song is called Let Freedom Ring. And I wrote it last year, towards the end of the year, I think. Just before the light began to break, I was not yet fully awake, but I heard a mighty choir sing, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. Listening to the first chirping of the birds, it seemed I too knew all the words. So I joined my little voice up to sing, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. We're a nation of immigrants, every shade and hue, and though we have not ever done our best, from now on, that's what we will do. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Words spoken by Dr. Martin Luther King, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. We're a nation of immigrants, every shade and hue, and though we have not ever done our best, from now on, that's what we will do. A lady in a harbor lives her life to guide weary souls through the night, and I know if she could, she would sing, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. A lady in a harbor lives her life to guide weary souls through the night, and I know if she could, she would sing, let freedom ring, let freedom ring, let freedom
sa Tudury. We're going to get Eric to do one last song, and then we'll close out with one at the end. So, Eric, let me spotlight this. We got it. There we go.
Dean?
Yes, Teresa.
May that be my last song? My air conditioning's got to go back on because I'm dying.
Please, we have beautiful, brand new air conditioning in this auditorium. A very expensive endeavor, but we're done with it. It's taken a year and several months to get it done, and it's blowing right on us. It feels very good, even though it's not
don't
that
rub it
hot.
in, Dean. Don't rub it in.
Sorry. Yes. Please, you have permission to turn the AC on again.
Okay, thank you.
A couple of years ago, I made my first album in like 28 years, and it was a song cycle of songs from basically the birth and pre-birth of my children to the last song on the record is this song, which is me looking back and realizing I'm the oldest man at the Thanksgiving table and not feeling all that great about that, really, but such is life. And so this is called Tall Tree. Looking at the man at the head of the table, saying grace with a natural ease, cutting turkey, cracking jokes with my uncles, these men like tall oak trees. Everyone's on their best behavior, steer clear of politics and race. Your cousin's got a new black boyfriend, don't mention that to your uncle's face. And I never dreamed this day would come, the man at the head of the table. I am the one, I am the tall tree. I never thought I'd be passing on what was handed down to me. These men were all sons of the Midwest. Their work and family was all they knew. Never talked much about their own lives, but they wanted to know about you. They were men you could always rely on. Never said a word. One day I looked around and they were gone, the sound we never heard. And I never dreamed this day would come, the man at the head of the table. I am the one, I am the tall tree. I never thought I'd be passing on what was handed down to me. The clan is gathered and we're holding hands. I stare across at every face, looking at the man at the head of the table, as I bow my head in thanks and for grace. This family's not a Rockwell painting. There are struggles and there have been fights, But when I think of the strength we've come from, I'm pretty sure we'll be all right. My sister's playing piano as the children call the tunes. I still feel like I'm 8 years old, but I'm the oldest man in the room. For I never dreamed this day would come. The man at the head of the table, I am the one, I am the tall tree. I never thought I'd be passing on what was handed down to me. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me, Dean.
What a beautiful song, Eric. Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. A lovely gathering. Teresa, Eric, and myself, and Community Church, and the Watertown El Salvador Sister City Committee, and our scholarship students, all these things to mention. I want also to acknowledge Crystal Rollins Jackson, who is the author of many of the graphics that you saw on the walls. I'll maybe go back here and show you these two.
Yeah. Right on.
Lovely Dean, lovely Eric, lovely Teresa.
Thank you. Is that Seamus?
Yeah,
We'll be seeing you soon.
you bet.
It's just been, despite the virus and everything, it's just been a marvelous year, and this is sort of the conclusion of it. But you can find out more. You can get on our mailing list by emailing our office email, which is very simple, info@communitychurchofboston.org. And we're going to be meeting physically in the fall, but we will also be continuing the broadcast and learning how to try to do it with more elegance, grace, and style, both physical and a broadcast. If you want to help us try to make that happen, it's a pretty unusual Sunday morning for you, believe me. We had Chris Hedges, amazing speaker. We had Daniel Ellsberg, to whom we gave the 2020 Sacko Vanzetti Award. A bunch of different authors and speakers and Boston activists on many different fronts of many different struggles. So this last song is written by our late friend Linda Waterfall. This goes out if you're listening to Laura Mae Baldwin and Carl Chu, who bought tickets. Maybe they're watching it on YouTube. Our mutual friend was Linda Waterfall in Seattle, and I remember we spent a delightful evening trading songs in your living room, Teresa and I. You remember that, Teresa?
Oh, I'll never forget it. I love it. We had so much fun.
So we take you out on this song by Linda Waterfall. It's called Love Out of Nowhere. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I was tired, losing all my hope and my desires, thought I was near the end, and nothing good would ever happen again. I was so afraid, but then I caught a wave of love out of nowhere. 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 Love, it's just like the universe. No reason to exist, but here it is. Passing the light along, reflecting the beginning of on and on. From deepest space and dark, expanding from a single spark. Love out of nowhere. 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 Da 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 na 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 na. Did it 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 but na 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 we did it 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 na 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 did it na na do 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 do. You beautiful universe, opening and closing in your forevers, expanding through the sky, and quiet in my heart when I close my eyes. Like you, I want to create it. Come on and help me start a wave of love out of nowhere. Love out of nowhere. Love out of nowhere. Love, love out of nowhere. Love out of nowhere. Love, love out of nowhere. Love, love out of nowhere. Love, love out of nowhere. Love out of nowhere. Waterfall, a waterfall, flowing like a waterfall. Love, love, love. Para bailar la bamba. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dean.
Teresa,
So much.
love ya. And we'll see you soon.
I hope so. I really do.
The
Okay.
sooner,
Thank
the
you.
better.
Thank you.
Everybody, Thank you for being here. I got to put my glasses on.
Nice to see you.
Susie.
Wonderful.
Hey, Teresa. Great to hear you, buddy.
Who was that?
David and Mary Kate.
Hi.
Guys, I miss you.
I see Ron Albert. I see.
Same to you, Dean and Eric. Great to see you.
Wonderful.
Roberta and Danielle.
Hey, are we going to see you on Swan Island?
Oh, you bet. We'll be
Hi,
there.
Teresa. Hi, Kate.
Boriana. Woo, Boriana in Andover.
Hi, Boriana.
Amos in Orono, Maine.
Hello, Teresa.
John Ports. Charlie is our tech
Hey,
director.
Danielle.
Thank you, Charlie. Barry Warner, Churchman.
Charlie the best.
Hey, Joey, it's so good to see you. Long time, Joey from Theodore Parker Church. And Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. That's my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Craig, good to see you. All right. Very many of you and more on YouTube that I can't communicate with.
Hey.
Thank you all for joining us. And we say over and out unless you want to stay and shoot the breeze and chew the fat. I'm not going to turn it off quite yet.
No.
But we'll turn the air conditioning off here so Teresa will feel less guilty.
I'm good now. That was wonderful to hear you both.
Hey, Dean. Oh, you must know you're on there.
Thanks, everybody. Loved it.
Bye.
All right, Dean, I'll talk.
Hi, Dino.
Hi, David.
Hey, David, Mary Kate.
Hey, Roberta.
Hi. Are
Hey,
we,
Danielle. Hi, David. Hi.
Hi, Danielle. Hi, Roberta.
hey, are we going to see you on the island?
Hope so.
You will see me.
Fine.
I will see you.
Yes.
You'll see me. I will be there, but I've sold my house.
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be renting a house.
Yeah.
Did Toby sell his as well?
His son has it. Toby passed away.
Oh,
I
I didn't
didn't know.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And so I was hoping I might even rent that house or something in the retreat, but everybody wants to be there in August, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually had to rent 2 houses for 2 weeks. It's become a very popular place to be.
Yes.
I couldn't get one house for 2.
Teresa, how near to Albuquerque are you?
I'm about 4 hours, I think. I'm way at the southern end of New Mexico near El Paso. I'm really close to Texas. I'm too damn close to Texas. Too damn close. I'm thinking of coming out to the East Coast.
We can't wait.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Please.
Come to Sweet
Bye.
Chariot.
What?
Come to Sweet Chariot.
Well, I definitely love to see everybody. I'm not kidding. I'm thinking of coming out maybe end of July, early August.
That's the
Good.
time.
Yeah.
But could I swing through Camden and mooch a burrito off of you?
You bet.
We might have some Middle Eastern fare as well.
Ooh, I could use that.
You can come to community church and mooch some pupusas from us. We've got 20 of them right here.
I'm a big
Come on down. Anybody want to come down?
I'll be
Pupusas.
right there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I wish I were there.
No, he means right in Boston.
Uh,
Corn flour, bean, and cheese all made into a pancake
oh,
patty,
so good.
Oh,
grilled on a little oil griddle.
A lot
And
of
then-
nice grease.
You put some what's it called, coleslaw, and some tomato sauce on top. It's a very, very good, very
Let's be
delicious.
in touch, okay?
What's that?
Let's all be in touch. Let's write each other every day.
Oh yeah.
Teresa, 2 of the best recipes that I have that I make regularly, Jennifer Johnstone gave me.
Oh, yeah.
One is a red lentil soup with turmeric. It's so good, and other vegetables. And the other is a chili, but it's with Indian spices.
Whoa.
Yum, yum.
I'm coming. I'm going to be knocking on your door.
Please do, Teresa. We would love to see you.
As we would Danielle and Roberta on their way up to Swans.
yeah.
Well, we
drop
would love
in.
to see all of you. And I had a friend who's a fantastic Indian cook who lived with me for about a year. And she introduced me to all kinds of wonderful Indian foods. So we'll have to all trade recipes or get together and eat.
Oh, wonderful idea.
I'll call you, Dean. I have something to ask you. I love you guys. Thank you
Love
so
you
much.
too.
Teresa,
See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dean is
That's it.
shutting down.
Yep.
Hey, Dean. See ya.